Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, and we're going to stream our Mini 4 championship game, Strat-O-Matic Card&Dice, my original 1984 set, which had the 1983 teams, less a lot of players because Strat never gave you all the players, and the 1934 Cardinals, the Gas House Gang, the 1961 Detroit Tigers with Rocky Colavito and Norm Cash, and the 62 San Francisco Giants with the Say Hey Kid Willie Mays and Juan Marichal, Baby Bull Orlando Cepeda, and the 1927 Yankees in Murderers Row with Gehrig, Ruth, and Lazzari. Well, the 27 Yankees crushed the 61 Tigers to advance to our Mini 4 championship game, one and done, while the San Francisco Giants won a thriller versus the 1934 Gas House Gang St. Louis Cardinals 6-5, and here we stand. Hopefully some joy to some Yankee fans tonight, as maybe the 1927 Yankees can pull off a win. In the chat, a big Yankee fan and good friend of the channel, Elite Mike, he says, so sad. But you know what, Mike? The series is not over. I'm happy. Obviously, I'm a Red Sox fan. And then this game's not over. I mean, it's pretty much over. So, there's always tomorrow, Mike. Until one team wins 3 in the best of 5, this series is not over, my friend. There's always tomorrow. All right, sound check is good. All right, so let's get to the starting lineups here for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as this game is being played in the Bronx. How's that roof built? The pitcher will be Juan Marichal. He was 18-11 in 1962 with a 3.35 earned run average. Oh, and there was a comment on the last stream, or the first stream, for this card and dice that we've been doing as we've added it to the channel, about an overhead camera. I don't have that set up, unfortunately, and this is the best I can do for now. I'm looking into it. If I can get something within reason, I will do it. But again, I do this for fun. I don't make, I spend my own money. I'm not sponsored by anybody. But I was thinking about that. I can't remember who left the comment, but I greatly appreciate the comment. Thank you for watching, and I will be commenting back on the comments that were left on prior streams. I'm catching up to them, so thank you. Batting first, playing second base for the 62 Giants, Chuck Hiller, 276 with 3 home runs. Batting second, the left fielder, Harvey Keene, 304 with 10 home runs. Batting third, the Say Hey Kid, playing center field, Willie Mays, 49 home runs and a 304 batting average. Batting fourth, playing first base, the Baby Bull, Orlando Cepeda, 35 round trippers and a 306 batting average. Batting fifth, playing right field, Felipe Alou, 25 homers, a 316 batting average. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Willie McCovey, 293 and 20 homers. We are playing with a DH for both teams and in this tournament. I don't want to see the pitchers hit. Too many good hitters not to put them all on the field, my friends. Batting seventh, outstanding defensive third baseman and pretty good with the stick, Jim Davenport, 297 and 14 homers. A very good team, this 62 Giant team. They would win the National League pennant and lose in 7 to the Yankees. Well, McCovey lined out to the second baseman, Richardson. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Tom Holler, 261 with 18 home runs. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, Jose Pagan, 259 and 7 homers. For the 1927 Yankees on the mound, we'll see Moore, and he was 19 and 7 with a 2.28 earned run average. Batting first, excuse me, playing center field, Earl Combs, 356 and 6 homers. Batting second, left fielder Bob Musil, 337 and 8 home runs. Batting third, the pride of the Yankees, the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. He swatted 3 home runs against the Tigers and drove in 5. Batting fourth, the Bambino, George Herman Babe Ruth. He's in right, 356 and 60 homers. He had a homer against the 61 Tigers. Remember, the 60 home runs would hold up until 1961 when Roger Maris beat it. Batting fifth, Tony Lazzeri, the second baseman. He homered against the 61 Tigers. And in 1927 had 18 homers and batted .309. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Mark Koenig, 285 with 3 round trippers. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Ben Pasquale, 317 and 2 dingers. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Pat Collins, 275 with 7 home runs. And batting ninth, playing third base, Joe Dugan, 269 with 2 home runs. Joining us in the chat, sports writer extraordinaire, Ken Castro. Hope all is well, as he says, hello, gang. And let's get the ball game started here. So, just a quick recap. The Yankees won our first game in this mini 4 great tournament. They crushed the 61 Tigers 9-3. The winning pitcher was Waite Hoyt, and he went the distance. The Giants would defeat the 1934 Cardinals, the Gas House Gang, in a thriller. 6-5. They held on in the ninth. Sanford got the win, and Pierce got the save. And we move on to the Mini 4 championship game. Will Seymour is on the mound. Here's Chuck Hiller. He steps in the batter's box. Mini 4 championship game is on its way. The windup and the pitch from Moore to Hiller. And that is a 4-9. A 4-9 off the Will Seymour card. 4-9. And that is a pop-up towards first. Garrett calls for it, makes the play. 1 down as Hiller pops out to Gehrig. Now bring up Harvey Keene. Keene's ready. He's dug in. Here's the pitch from Moore, and that is a 6-8. This will also be off the pitcher's card. 6-8. And another jam shot, sky high towards short and second. And calling for it is Koenig, 2 down. So 2 jam shots, a pop-up to first and now a pop-up to short by Will Seymour. 2 outs, base is empty for the Say Hey kid, Willie Mays. Here's the pitch to Mays, and that is a 2-7. This will be off the Mays card. 2-7, and Mays jacks this shot deep to center, racing back is Combs. He's not going to get there. It's going to be off the wall and cruising into second with a 2-out double is Willie Mays. As the 20-sided die was a 6, 1 through 2 was a homer, 3 through 20 was a double. So Mays keeps the inning alive with a double. As the Giants don't want to go quietly into the night here in the top of the first. So Mays at second. Here comes the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Will Seymour picks up the sign from Collins. Here's the pitch to the baby bull, and that is a 4-6. 4-6 off the Will Seymour card. 4-6. Fly ball out to left. Musil goes back a few steps. He's there. He makes the catch. Side retired. Willie Mays stranded at second. So here come the 27 Yankees in the bottom of the first. As Ken Castro in the chat says, "Go Giants!" Due up for the Yankees. Combs, Musial, and Gehrig. If anyone gets on, the Bambino. Juan Marichal trying to win this championship game. He's ready. The big wind-up and leg kick to Earl Combs. And that is a 3-9 off the Combs card. 3-9. Ground ball to first. Cepeda comes up with the hard hit ball, races to the bag, and steps on it. So that's out number 1. Here comes Bob Musial. Marichal's ready. Here's the pitch to Musial. And that is a 6-7 off the Marichal card. 6-7. Ground ball to second X. And that is Hiller. He is a 3 defender. Let's get our handy dandy basic fielding chart. X, second baseman. The 20-sided dice is 10. He is a 3 defender. 10. And Hiller boots the ball. Oh, my Lord. So reaching on the E4 is Musial. Should have been out number 2. Hiller boots the ball. You don't want to give the 27 Yankees extra outs, that's for sure. Bobby Cantalone is in the chat. How are you, my friend? And Itinerary Harvest is there. And Itinerary Harvest says we'll be posting a Strat recap in the next couple of days. Excellent. Look forward to checking that out. So hello to Itinerary Hobbyist. Check out that wonderful military strategy channel. And there's sports on it too. And Bobby Cantalano, I said Cantalone, I'm sorry. Bobby Cantalano. Ken Castro. And Elite Mike. So 1 out. Musial's at first, thanks to the error by the second baseman Hiller. And here comes Lou Gehrig. Gehrig gets 3 home runs against the Tigers. Can he get home run number 4? In fact, the Yankee fans were booing Musial when he made the 3rd and final out in the bottom of the 8th because they knew they wouldn't see Gehrig hit again. Here's the pitch to the Iron Horse, and that is a 2-9. A 2-9 off the Gehrig card. 2-9. Fly ball deep to right. Going back is Alou, and he makes the catch. It's a fly ball B. A fly ball B. And runners hold. As Musial thought about it. So that's a deep fly out to right. Nice running catch by Alou. 2 outs. Musial will be off on contact. You give him a couple extra steps there. And here comes George Herman Babe Ruth, the Bambino homer in the game against the 61 Tigers. On deck, Tony Lazzeri. He homered against the 61 Tigers. Here's the pitch to the Babe from Marichal. And it is a 5-3 off the Marichal card. 5-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 5-3. That's a ground ball to Cepeda at first with an X next to it. The 20-sided die is a 14. Cepeda is a 3 fielder. This might not bode well. So first base, 14-3. Another error. Holy cow. The Giants infield is just not doing them justice as Cepeda boots the ball on Ruth. So that's an E3. Musial moves up to second. 2 errors in this inning. You can't give the 27 Yankees extra outs. And here comes Tony Lazzeri. He homered against the Tigers as they crushed the 61 Tigers to advance to this Mini-4 tournament championship. Marichal, a little upset on the mound. His infield's not helping him here. He's wondering if they're playing with gloves. He nods his head. The big wind-up and pitch to Tony Lazzeri. And that is a 2-9 off the Lazzeri card. 2-9. 2-9. And that's why you don't give this team extra outs. That is a 6 on the 20-sided dice. That is a triple for Tony Lazzeri. 2 runs come in as he shoots the gap and goes racing around the bases. Musil scores, Ruth scores, and Lazzeri winds up at third. So a 3-bagger for Tony Lazzeri and 2 RBIs. And the 27 Yankees take a 2-0 lead here, thanks to a couple of errors by Hiller and Cepeda. And now here comes Mark Koenig, Lazzeri's partner in crime. Lazzeri 90 feet away. Marichal incensed on the mound. Holler goes out to have a word with him. I don't know. I mean, trying to calm him down. Cepeda goes out there, and I don't think Juan Marichal actually wants to see Cepeda or Hiller. Players back to their positions. Holler squats down, pounds the mitt, sets the target. Here's the pitch from Juan Marichal to Mark Koenig. And that is a 5-6 fly ball out to left field. Harvey Keene is there. He makes the catch, side retired. But the Yankees score 2 due to the 2 miscues that extend the inning for Tony Lazzeri, who tripled in both runs. And after 1 complete here in our Mini 4 championship, $2-0 Yankees. Go to the top of the second. Due up for the Giants, Alou, McCovey, and Davenport to face Will Seymour. Will Seymour is ready to work. Here's the pitch to Felipe Alou. And that is a 6-7. A 6-7 to Felipe Alou. So that's a 6-7 off the Moore card. 6-7 ground ball to second. And that's to Lazzeri. The 20-sided dice is a 3. Lazzeri is a 2 defender. Lots of checks here for fielding. So that's a 2-3. 2-3. A diving stop by Lazzeri. He pops up and throws to first for the out as Lazzeri robs Alou of a base hit. 4-3. Outstanding. 1 down. So Lazzeri doing it with the bat and now the glove. 1 out, no one on. 2-0 Yankees. Top of the second. Here comes stretch Willie McCovey. Brock Holt just hit a home run. He hit for the cycle. Holy cow. I hope they save some of these runs for tomorrow. Collins sets the target. Here's the pitch to Willie McCovey. And that is a 6-7 off the Will Seymour card. 6-7. Another ground ball to Lazzeri. And this is a 6 on the 20-sided dice roll. Lazzeri is a 2 defender. So that is a 6. Lazzeri comes up with it. Throws to first. Another 4-3 put out. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Jim Davenport, the third baseman. Giants are playing pepper with Lazzeri here in the top of the second. Davenport awaits the Will Seymour offering. Here's the pitch. And that is a 3-4 off the Davenport card. 3-4. And that is a single. 1 through 13 is a single. The 20-side die had a 7. So the inning stays alive once again, as it did in the top of the first with the Willie Mays double, but he was stranded at second. So Davenport's at first with 2 outs. He'll be off on contact. That gives him a couple extra, the way I'm playing it, a couple extra steps. And joining us in the chat is Chris from Strat-O-Matic, Delaware. Yeah, you can see my YouTube in the background. It's kind of funny. Itinerary Hobby says, it's like some kind of time-space continuum thing going on. I love it. I love it. So hello to Strat-O-Matic, Delaware. Check out that wonderful channel of Chris. Alrighty. So here comes Tom Holler. Tying run. The catcher. He had 18 home runs in 62. Will Seymour takes a deep breath. The windup and the pitch to Holler. And that is a 5-12 off the Moore card. 5-12. It's a pop-up foul. Throwing his catcher mask off is Pat Collins going towards the screen. He makes the catch, side retired. Will Seymour gives up a hit, but nothing more. So that's a pop-out foul to the catcher. We go to the bottom of the second. And it's 2-0 Yankees. Due up for the 27 Yankees. So Holler pops out to his counterpart. Due up for the 27 Yankees, Pasquale, Collins, and Dugan. If anyone gets on the top of the order, Earl Combs. As Christian Strat-O-Matic Delaware says, just a quick hi. That's cool. Have a good night, my friend. Hope all is well. Juan Marichal back up on the hill, hoping for a little more support from his infield. And here's the pitch from Marichal to Pasquale. And that is a 3-10 off the Pasquale card. 3-10, fly ball out to left. Keane moving towards the foul line, makes the catch, 1 away. Now I'll bring up the catcher, Pat Collins. Marichal picks up the sign, the big wind-up and leg kick. Here's the pitch to Collins, and that is a 4-12 off the Marichal card. 4-12, fly ball out to left. Keane on the run. That's a 10 on the 20-sided dice roll. Keane, not a stellar fielder. He's a 3. So that's a 3-10 for the outfield. 10, 3, and Keane makes the diving catch. Going back towards the line, makes the diving catch, robbing extra bases. Nice catch by Harvey Keane. So he's been a busy beaver in left as he robs Collins. 3 consecutive putouts as he ended the bottom of the first, and now he's got Pasquale and Collins. Keane has gotten his uniform dirty. And I'll bring up the number 9 batter, third baseman Joe Dugan. Marichal picks up the sign. Here's the pitch to Joe Dugan, and that is a 6-9 off the Marichal card. 6-9, ground ball to Hiller. He knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first. Side retired, 4-3. So Marichal gets the 27 Yankees 1-2-3, and he just glares at his second baseman, who almost committed another error. We go to the top of the third, still 2-0. 27 Yankees over the 62 Giants. Due up for the 62 Giants, Pagan in the top of the order, Chuck Hiller, who has to make amends for his error. And then Harvey Keane. In that first inning, when Lazzeri tripled, knocking in 2, Hiller and Cepeda both made errors that would have ended the inning. Jose Pagan strides to the plate. Moore nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Pagan, and that is a 1-9 off the Pagan card. 1-9. And that's a jam shot. Sky-high pop-up towards third. And that will be out number 1. As making the play is Joe Dugan. So Pagan pops out to Dugan. We go to the top of the order. And here comes Hiller. He popped out on a jam shot to Gehrig at first. Huge error he committed. Choking up just a bit on the bat. Here's the pitch from Will Seymour to Hiller. And that is a 6-6. Route 66. A 6-6 off the Will Seymour card. Fly ball to right. George Herman Babe Ruth is there. He makes the catch, 2 down. As Will Seymour is in cruise control right now. But he's gotten the first 2 outs in each inning. He's given up a hit the next one. Can he get a 1-2-3 inning? He will now face Harvey Keane. Keane, also a jam shot. He popped out to short and Koenig. Here's the pitch to Harvey Keane. And that is a 5-7 off the Will Seymour card. 5-7, strike 3. Will Seymour gets that elusive 1-2-3 inning this time via the K. We go to the bottom of the third, and it is still 2-0. 27 Yankees over the 62 Giants as Will Seymour And Murderer's Row just goes cruising along down the highway. Due up for the 27 Yankees. Top of the order, Combs, Musial, and Lou Gehrig. Combs grounded out to Cepeda unassisted. Here's the pitch to Combs from Marichal, and that is a 4-7 off the Marichal card. 4-7. That's a strikeout on the big breaking ball. So Combs is now 0 for 2. Now bring up Bob Musial. He reached on the error by Hiller and scored on the Lazzeri triple. When Babe Ruth also reached on an error by Cepeda. Inning should have been over. Marichal looks in at Holler. Nods his head. Here's the pitch. And that is a 5-7 to Musial. 5-7. So we're going to go off the Marichal card. 5-7. And Musial hits this ball fairly well. And that's an 11 on the D20. So 1 through 8 would have been a double. That's a single, folks. A hard hit single. Good job by Willie Mays cutting it off before it can get to the gap. So that's a single. So Musial's now 1 for 2. He's reached base both times. The OG's in the house. The original Grognard. How you doing, my friend? Wonderful military strategy channel. So remember to check out the original Grognard, itinerary hobbyist, Strat-O-Matic, Delaware. Check them all out. Great channels. We also have Bobby in the chat, and Elite Mike, and Ken Castro. So 1 out, 1 on for Lou Gehrig. He flew deep to right. And Felipe Alou. Gehrig had 3 home runs against the Tigers in the prior game, the 61 Tigers. Here's the pitch to the Iron Horse, and that is a 1-10 off the Gehrig card. 1-10, and that's a walk. So Gehrig works a walk. Advancing to second on the base on balls to Lou Gehrig is Musial. So 1 out, 2 on for George Herman Ruth. He reached on an error by Cepeda and scored ahead. Scored on the Lazzeri triple. Lazzeri on deck. Ruth digs in that left-hander's batter's box. That's a short porch in right. Marichal hoping for the double play ball. The big leg kick. Here's the pitch to Ruth, and that is a 4-6 off the Marichal card. 4-6. And that's an 11. That's a single, as it was a split. 1 through 5 is a triple. 6 through 20 is a single, and the runners advance 2 bases. So scoring from second is Musial, and it's now 3-0. And advancing all the way to third is Gehrig. On the 1-out single, an RBI by Babe Ruth the Bambino. Yankees looking to run away with this, like they did with the 61, like they did with the, was it the 61 Tigers? Yes, the 61 Tigers. I had 60 stuck in my head for a second. So here comes Tony Lazzeri. He tripled his first time up, knocking in 2. 1 out. Runners at first and third. Gehrig's at third. Ruth is at first. Here's the pitch to Lazzeri from Marichal, and that is a 3-6 off the Lazzeri card. 3-6, and Tony Lazzeri does it again. That's a single, folks. Tony Lazzeri's knocked in his 3rd RBI. Ruth goes station to station as Lazzeri takes that ball right back up the middle past Marichal into center field. Gehrig easily scores from third. And it's 4-0. What did I say? It's 4-0. 3rd RBI for Lazzeri. One out, first and second. And here comes Mark Koenig, the shortstop. Koenig flew out to Keenan left. Holler goes out to have a word with Marichal. You can see the fumes off Marichal. Holler goes back behind the plate, squats down, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Mark Koenig from Juan Marichal, and that is a 2-10. A 2-10, and that is an 11. And a 1's a home run. And a 2 through 20, not much better. That's a bases clearing 1-out triple as the 27 Yankees are looking to stomp another team from the 60s. Scoring from second is Ruth, and all the way from first is Lazzeri. As the 27 Yankees stomp is on the 1-out triple by Koenig. He knocks in 2. And it's now 6-0. Yankees are rolling like the Alabama Tide. Itinerary Hobbyist says, Al, see my question above regarding the 64 World Series March Madness tourney. Would you undertake something like that? What's the question? You mean would I play a 64 team tournament? Is that Hello, MP Fox. MP Fox is starting off his streaming channel. He has a video up with his son Mateo. Very nice video. I suggest you check it out. Give it a like and a share. So you want? I can't. Let me go up here. Has anyone done a March Madness like tourney with the last 64 World Series winners? You know, I think Baseball Demos did something close to that. That's a good idea, though. I think Baseball Demos, Dave from Baseball Demos did something like 6-0 Yankees here, the 27 Yankees. Koenig's at third. One out here is Ben Pasquale. The DH flew out to left. Marichal deal to Pasquale as the Giants get their bullpen up. And that is a 6, Route 66. The Giants definitely not getting their kicks on Route 66. 6. That's a pop-up towards Cepeda, and he makes the catch at first. So 2 outs. Koenig still at third, and here comes the catcher, Pat Collins. He flew out to left his first time up. He awaits the Marichal offering. Here's the pitch to Collins, and that is a 4-6 off the Marichal card. 4-6, and that's a 20, and that's a single. 1 through 5 is a triple, 6 through 20 is a single, and it's 7-0 as the 27 Yankees are stomping once again. So Collins singles, and he picks up an RBI. Let me make sure I'm counting this right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7-0 Yankees here in the bottom of the third. The romp stomp is on. And here comes the number 9 batter, Joe Dugan. Will he join the hit parade? And that could be it for Mr. Marichal here. Let's quickly... we don't have a lot of good choices. And coming out of the pen, and seeing that this is a 4-team one-and-done tournament, you're only playing 2 games, Billy O'Dell will come out of the pen. He's a starter, but Marichal's day... Well, we're going to give Marichal one more batter. He has 2 outs. Let's see if he can get through 3. He'll face the number 9 batter, Dugan, so he talks his way to stay in. Marichal deals to Dugan, 2 outs, 7-0 Yankees, and that is a 2-2. How do you do? 2-2. Line shot to the shortstop, Pagan. He makes the leaping catch, side retired. The Yankees could have got more, but a great defensive play by Pagan. The Yankees in the bottom of the third get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs. They now lead 7-0. We go to the top of the fourth. And the Giants need to get their bats going. Due up for the Giants, Mays, Cepeda, and Alou to face Will C. Moore. Moore has only given up 2 hits in 3 innings. And I think Marichal's day will be done. He's given up 7 runs. 5 of them are earned. The 2 in the first inning are not earned because Hiller and Cepeda made errors. Should have got out of that inning clean. And I'll think about it. I think Juan Marichel's day is done. Jonathan Van is in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. He's a big wrestling fan, Jonathan is. Give us a wrestling update, my friend. So Will Seymour will face Willie Mays, Cepeda, and Alou, as I stated. Mays doubled with 2 outs, but was stranded at second. Here's the pitch to the Say Hey Kid. That is a 110 off the Mays card. 1-10 ground ball to Dugan at third. He backhands it, fires to Gehrig, 1 down. That's 5-3 if you're scoring at home. Here comes the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda, a huge error in that first inning. And then the next batter tripled. Lazzeri knocking into Cepeda, flew out to Musil in left. Here's the pitch to the baby bull from Will Seymour, and that is a 6-8. 6-8 off the Moore card. 6-8, and that's a jam shot. Pop up towards second base once again. Koenig calls off Lazzeri, and he makes the catch. So Will Seymour not afraid to come high and tight. That's a pop out to short and Koenig. So 2 outs, Moore looking for his second consecutive 1-2-3 inning here. And he'll face Felipe Alou. Alou grounded out to second. He awaits the Will Seymour offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. That is a 2-7 off the Alou card. 2-7, and he strikes him out. Will Seymour picks up another 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th, and it's 7-0. 27 Yankees. Let's go to the chat real quick. Jonathan says, "Hi Al, I am hoping to do some videos of Strat Advance play. Maybe you can help me." Well, I'm not the Strat expert. I'm playing Basic because these are old. It's funny, I told this story, so I pull out this is my original 1984 set with the 83 teams. And I'm going to play them. You know, I'm not getting away from the video games. I'm just in this mode right now. We're going to finish this Little Mini 4 tournament. We're going to get back to our 1978 Out of the Ballpark tournament and our 1980 Action PC football tournament, as well as our boxing tournament on Title Ball Boxing. So I take the cards out, and I get all cool, and I flip them over. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's no, you know, it's only Basic, which is good because I played an Advanced. It was kind of a hodgepodge of the way I remembered it. And I have the charts I have are from, my God, the Red Sox keep scoring. Oh, no, they're showing replays. The charts I have are from the 1984 game. So I'll help you the best I can. I would think that, yeah, I'll try to help you. Chris from Strat-O-Matic, Delaware is an expert at these games. So if you have questions, you could shoot them to him. He's very good and he answers questions. You have the Earls are great. Dave from Baseball Demos. But if whoever you feel comfortable with, I'll try to help you. I'm just not an expert like those guys are. MP Fox is 7-0. That's nothing. I watched a game today where some team scored like 16 runs. All right, let's get back to, oh, God, what was I doing? Oh, the Yankees are up. The Yankees are up. It's the top of the order, bottom of the 4th, 7-0. Combs, Musil, and Gehrig. And I think I got to lift Marichal. Not that it matters. And we're going to go with the other starter, Billy O'Dell. So Marichal went 3 innings and gave up 5 earned runs. The first 2 were unearned. 2 errors in the. Should have been out of the inning in the bottom of the first. First Hiller, then Cepeda. And here comes O'Dell, Billy O'Dell. I have a question. On the Basic, what's the pitcher's weakness thing? There's no. See, on Advanced, you know what it is. But on the Basic. And then I just come to find out the 1 means the batter's card, not their defensive rating. So where's the defensive rating on this? But I'm just using whatever the batting card is. I know that doesn't sound right, but oh, what the heck. So Marichal's done. And O'Dell comes in. And we're going to say he's a 1 because that's really his batter's card. But I don't see his defensive rating anywhere on here. So O'Dell comes in for Marichal, trying to keep it a 7-0 game. Dave from Baseball Demo says, Basic, no weakness. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Can I ask you another question, Dave, if you don't mind? That's the man you need to ask questions to, Jonathan. Dave knows a lot of, again, I play the game. We all playing for fun, but Dave. Where's the does the pitcher have a defensive rating on the basic card? See, at my camera, you can't see it no matter what I do. I mean, they have a batter the one which I thought was a defensive rating. Something clicked in my head. I go, I don't think that's a defensive rating. I think that's the batter. If you have 4 batter for the batters cards, and I was right. But I've just been using those as defensive ratings. So is there a defensive rating, Dave, on the basic? Oh, he defaults to a 2. All pitchers? Okay. Well, I'm not going to change it for this game, but thank you. I will remember that. I greatly appreciate your time, Dave. I'm sorry. I didn't want to bother you, but I know you're very good at it. And remember to check out Baseball Demos with Dave. He's doing the California Angels player, position player, and pitcher, and I can't think of his name. I can see him. He's Otani. Otani. That's his name, Otani. Okay, let's get back to the ball game here. Hope everyone's having a good evening. And I have not rolled yet because we brought Odell in. All right, Odell replaces Juan Marichal, who just didn't have it. 7 runs, 5 of them earned. Here's the pitch from Odell to Earl Combs. And that is a 5-7 off the Odell card. 5-7, that's a strikeout. So Odell starts off the bottom of the 4th in style with a K. Now I'll bring up Bob Musel. Musel reached on an error, scored, singled and scored. The windup and the pitch from Odell. And the white die has jumped. I'm free, I'm free. Oh, God, he's back. Come back here, white die. As we track down the white die. You can't see me. Son of a gun, I can't see him. I'm going home. You are home. All right. Where are you, white die? As we look for the white die. And we might have to go to the backup die. You can't see me. No, I can't, you little bastard. And we're going with the backup white die. All right. We'll find you. We will find you. No, you won't. Now the white die is hiding. We go to the backup white die. So now we have George. Hello, George. Hello. George is a little less active. All right. So we're just going to re-roll. 1 out. Here's the pitch to Musel from Odell. And that's a 5-9 off the Odell card. 5-9. That's another strikeout. Should have started Odell. Is it the John Cena die? Yeah, he's taken off somewhere. You can't see me. Oh, you're going to get it. No, I'm not. Well, all right. 2 outs. Here comes the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. He had 3 home runs in the first game of this Mini-4 tournament off the 61 Tigers. And the Yankee fans booed Musel in the bottom of the 8th when he made the final out and Gehrig was on deck. They wanted to see Lou hit his 4th. Here's the pitch to the Iron Horse from Odell. That is a 5-7 again. Odell dealing off his card. 5-7. He strikes out the side. Odell strikes out Combs, Musel, and Gehrig. And there might be a glimmer of hope here. We go to the top of the 5th. 7-0, 27 Yankees. And due up for the Giants. McCovey, Davenport, and Holler. And the new white die is George. Hello, everyone. I like George. Yeah, that's nice. McCovey grounded out to second his first time up. Here's the pitch from Moore to McCovey, and it's not with love. And that is a 5-3. 5-3. That's a fly ball to left. And that's Musel. He's a 1 defender. And there's an X. And the 20-sided die is a 1. This might be a 1 and a 1. We'll find out. A 1 and a 1. And that's an error. That's a 2-base error on usually the sure fielding Musel. So the ball goes off his glove, rolls behind him, and racing to second is Willie McCovey on the 2-base error. So that's an E7 2-base. So the Giants have a glimmer of hope here. So McCovey's at second. George has brought the Giants some luck. Yeah, I did. And here comes Jim Davenport, third baseman. He singled his first time up. Moore deals to Davenport, and that is a 2-10. 2-10. Moore, jam shot. That's a pop-up sky high towards Dugan at third. He waits for the rain and the ball to come down. He makes the catch, one away. So we'll see Moore once again when he feels like he's in a little bit of trouble. Comes in high and tight and gets a jam shot. So that's a pop-out to Dugan at third. One out. McCovey's at second. And here comes the catcher, Tom Holler. He was in receipt of a jam shot. He popped out to his counterpart, Collins, his first time up. The windup and the pitch from Moore. And it is a 3-6 to Holler off his card. 3-6, and that's a walk. So 1 out, 2 on. And here comes Jose Pagan. He was also a pop-out victim. Let's see if Moore will come in high and tight to Pagan once again. He popped out to the third baseman. McCovey is at second. Holler is at first. Here's the pitch from Moore to Pagan. And that is a 4-5. A 4-5. Pagan fights off that inside pitch. 20-sided dice roll is a 7. And that's a single with 2 asterisks. So the Giants are finally going to get on the board as McCovey scores. So errors have cost both teams. It's now 7-1. Going first to third on the Pagan RBI single is the catcher Holler, as they read the ball well. That's an RBI for Pagan. 7-1. 1 out. George has brought the Giants good luck. Thank you. Top of the order, and Chuck Hiller. He has to make amends for that error. Wilcie Moore takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. Here's the pitch to Chuck Hiller. And that is a 6-4 off the Wilcie Moore card. 6-4, ground ball to third, and it's an X. The 20-sided die is a 15. Dugan is a 2. Back to our old school, handy-dandy 1984 strat chart. So he's a 2, that's a 15. 15-2. A single and an error. Batter on second, 2 bases. Oh, my Lord. All right, so another, that's a single. Let me make sure I read that right. 15. 15. We go 2. Single and an error. Batter on second. All right, so it's a single, and then there's a muff somewhere. So going first to third on the single and the error is Pagan. Scoring from third is Holler. It's now 7-2. And that's an RBI. He was on second. Would that be an RBI? Single and an error. No RBI, the way I interpret it. No RBI. The run does score on the Hiller single, and he'll take it. So it's second and third. Second and third, and it's 7-2. He was on second, the single. He advances. What the heck? We're going to give him an RBI. We're going to say he would have scored anyway. What the heck? We'll give Hiller an RBI. Make him feel better about his error. So it's 7-2 now. 1 out. Wilcie Moore's hit a speed bump. Pat Collins goes out to have a word with his pitcher. It's a quick word. It's old school. Back behind the plate. And here comes Harvey Keene. He has popped out to short and strikeout. On deck, Willie Mays. Here's the pitch from Moore to Keene. And that is a 5-6. A 5-6. And that's a single. Holy cow. Here come the 62 Giants. 5-6. That's a single. And Pagan scores. And it's now 7-3. And Hiller, center field, is Combs. Oh, we don't have an arm rating for these guys. So what's Hiller? 1 through 15. So it'd just be a straight up roll. Though there's only one out. Yeah, so I do it as a straight up roll. 1 through 15. That's pretty good. Balls hit the center, but there's no arm rating for the basic cards, which is too bad. Mays is on deck, though. We're going to hold him. We can't get thrown out at the plate. So Hiller will stop at third on the Keene single. And Keene picks up an RBI. It's now 7-3. Here come the Giants. They're not going quietly into the night. And here comes Willie Mays. He is doubled and grounded to third. So what thought to be a laugher is getting a bit serious here in the Bronx. It's now 7-3, 1 out. First and third double play will get Will Seymour out of it. He'll have to face the Say Hey Kid. If Mays goes yard, the Giants of 1962 will pull to within 1 of the 27 Yankees. The windup and the pitch to Willie Mays. And that is a 1-4 off the Mays card. 1-4, ground ball to short. Double play ball. Koenig to Lazzeri, on to Garrick. So Will Seymour pitches out of the jam. That's a double play. 6-4 to 3. Side retired. But the Giants get 3. Thanks to an error. And it's now 7-3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. So Willie Mays bangs into the double play ball. And Will Seymour, the Yankee dugout and Yankee fans, breathe a sigh of relief as he was cruising along until George came in the game. Don't blame it on me. I blame it on you. Oh, boy. So due up for the Yankees, trying to get some of those runs back. Ruth, Lazzeri, and Koenig. Let's go to the chat real quick. Dave from Baseball Demo says, imagine what Babe Ruth would have said in 1927 if you told him people in the future are going to play a dice baseball game to replicate your play. It would be funny. You're right. That's very interesting. Jonathan, why don't I just read it off the bigger screen, Al? Why don't you just turn to your computer? Yes, let's just turn to the computer and let's read off the bigger screen, as it's much more easier. Jonathan says, I got a couple more subscribers, and let me tell you, I will be liking these too. Excellent, excellent. Well, that's what this community is about, Jonathan. We support one another, so I'm glad you got subscribers. If it's because you came here, it's probably not, but, you know, hey, as long as you get subscribers. Itinerary Hobbyist says, baseball demos, and tell him that people can shoot video of playing this dice game, and people can watch in the palm of their hands while sitting on a plane, in a car, or at their home with no wires. Baseball demos. And that some juiced up guy would be the new home run king. Yes, that is very sad. To me, Hank Aaron is still the home run king all time, and Roger Maris. Again, the numbers have changed. That's fine. Those guys beat the record, but that's, you know, whatever. That's fine. I'm not going to... It changed, but I like, you know... I really hated seeing Hank Aaron having to congratulate Barry Bonds. It's just mind-numbing to me. What was going through Hank Aaron's head, you know? Hank Aaron's hat size didn't grow in his 30s, if you understand my meaning. Again, Barry Bonds is a great player. All those guys are great players. McGuire and Sosa. Everybody. You still have to be a great player no matter what you take. And they were. But alrighty. So, we go to the bottom of the... bottom of the 5th. And it is 7-3. Go to the bottom of the 5th. 7-3 Yankees. Due up for the New York Yankees of 1927, Ruth, Lazary, and Koenig. Babe Ruth reached on an error and scored on the Lazary triple in the first, then had an RBI single when the 27 Yankees erupted for 7 runs in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch to the Bambino from Odell, who came in and struck out the side in the prior inning. That's a 3-6, and Babe Ruth might enact, whatever the word is, some revenge here. 3-6, big swing and a miss. 4th consecutive strikeout. He was going for it, but instead he swings and misses. 4 strikeouts for Odell. 1 out. Here's Lazary. Odell deals quickly to Lazary, trying to stay in a rhythm, and that is a 6-6. Route 66, you get your kicks, and that's a 6-6. And Tony Lazary, that's an 11, so that's a deep fly ball to center, and Willie Mays makes it look easy as he tracks it down. That's 5 consecutive outs that Odell has come in, as he has shut the door so far. Marichal gave up 7 runs, only 5 of them earned. So 2 outs, bases empty for the Yankees shortstop of 1927, Mark Koenig. He has flown out to Harvey Keene, who robbed him of extra bases, making a diving catch in the bottom of the first and left. And he's tripled, knocking into. Here's the pitch from Odell to Koenig. And that's a 5-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 5-3. Ground ball right back at Odell. He knocks it down, picks it up, and throws to the baby bull Cepeda. Side retired, 1-3. Wow, 6 up, 6 down so far for Odell. He has steadied the ship. So Koenig makes the last out. Let's just flip that card over. Yankee bats have gone cold with Billy Odell. We go to the top of the 6th. Giants hoping their luck holds, though it didn't hold up when Will Seymour was able to induce the double play ball from Willie Mays, 6-4-3. So Will Seymour trying to get back on track here. He's going to face Cepeda, Alou, and McCovey. The baby bull steps in the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Will Seymour. That is a 4-9. 4-9. It's a jam shot. And that's a pop-up to Gehrig at first. So once again, Will Seymour goes to his tried and true, the inside pitch, and that's a pop-up. He's gotten quite a few of those today. Pop-up to Gehrig. 1 down. He wants that ball back. He wants to stay in a rhythm. Here's the pitch to Felipe Alou, and that is a 1-6. A 1-6 to Felipe Alou. 1-6. Ground ball to Koenig at short. He backhands it, fires across the diamond to Gehrig for out number 2. And now Alou is 0-for-3. And here comes Willie McCovey. He started the scoring off with a 2-base error when the usually very sure-handed Musil dropped the ball in left and it ticked away from him for a 2-base error. Moore's ready. Collins sets a target. Here's the pitch to stretch Willie McCovey, and that is a 3-6. A 3-6. And that ball is struck well. Way back. In center, racing back as Combs at the wall. He leaps, bangs into the wall, and makes the catch. Side retired. Make sure I read that right. 3-6. Home run 1-11. 20-sided die is a 14. I did read it. And it would be a out. Of course, I picked the wrong field, but oh well. That's what happens when you can't read that little writing. So we're going to say, because it was such a marvelous call, so fly out 8, side retired, and Will Seymour breathes a sigh of relief. So the Giants don't score in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 7-3. 27 Yankees. Due up is Pasquale, Collins, and Dugan in the bottom third of the order to face Billy Odell. Odell 6 up, 6 down, and he struck out 4 of them. Here's Ben Pasquale, the designated hitter. He's flown out to left and popped out to first. Odell rocks and fires, and here's the pitch to Pasquale. That's a 6-8 off the Odell card. 6-8, and that's a single. So Pasquale fights off a good pitch, and he singles up the middle. Here in the bottom of the 6th to start things off. 7-3 Yankees. Now I'll bring up Pat Collins. Collins is 1 for 2. He's flown out to left and singled in an RBI. Odell trying to induce a double play ball. Here's the pitch to Collins, and that's a 3-12 off the Collins card. 3-12, that's a sky-high pop-up. My God, if you bet pop-ups in this game, you're golden. As Collins pops out to Hiller at second. So 1 out, 1 on for the number 9 batter, the third baseman, Joe Dugan. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out to second and hit a scorching line drive that Pagan went high in the air to catch and rob him of a hit. Odell picks up the sign from Holler. Here's the pitch to Joe Dugan, and that's a 6-4 off the Odell card. 6-4, 6-4, and that's a walk. So that's a walk to Dugan. You don't want to walk the number 9 batter. Advancing to second is Pasquale. 1 out, 2 on. Top of the order, Earl Combs. He is 0 for 3. He's grounded out to first and struck out twice, including Odell getting him his first batter he faced in the bottom of the 4th. Runners take their leads. Here's the pitch to Earl Combs from Billy Odell, and that's a 3-7. It's going to be a lucky 7 for someone. Earl Combs, 3-7. Fly ball to center field. Willie Mays is there. He makes the catch. Runners hold. So there's 2 down. Earl Combs now 0 for 4. And here comes Bob Musil. Musil reached on an error and scored. Singled and scored and struck out his last time up. Runners will be off on contact. The way I'm playing, you give them an extra 2. Here's the pitch to Bob Musil. And the 20-sided die jumped the shark. We'll just pick that up. He's free! Shut up, white die. Let's just roll that. We're all set with that. So that's a 6-5 off the Billy Odell card. 6-5. Fly ball out to right field. Felipe Alou moves towards the line, makes the catch. Side retired. Go to the top of the 7th. Still 7-3. 27 Yankees as they're starting to count outs for this mini 4 championship game. Take care, Dave from Baseball Demos. Thank you for stopping by. He says, Strat Advance 1986 game, Milwaukee versus the White Sox, posting tomorrow. Excellent, excellent, excellent. As Baseball Demos says, thank you to all. Remember to check out that wonderful channel, Baseball Demos, as well as MP Fox, Itinerary Hobbyist, Original Grognard, Strat-O-Matic Delaware, and everyone else in the community. Higher Ground Gaming, Tabletop Baseball Plus, What's Blazing in Sports, Bleacher Bums Gaming, Retro Sports Network with Ron Juckett. I'm going to forget people, and I apologize. Fanomatic D. Saint. All right. So due up for the Giants, Davenport, Holler, and Pagan to face Will Seymour. He had only that 1 hiccup inning. He settled down. So top of the 5th, he gave up 3. I believe only 2 were earned. Will Seymour is ready to work. And here's the pitch to Davenport. Let's flip this card over. And that is a 3-11 off the Davenport card. 3-11, and that's a walk. And the 27 Yankees have some stirring in the bullpen. I think that's Urban Shocker starting to loosen up as Davenport walks here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up Tom Holler, the catcher. He's 0 for 1. He's fouled out to his counterpart, Collins, and then walked and scored. Holler had 18 home runs in 62. Davenport's at first. The windup and the pitch from Will Seymour. And, oh my lord, George jumped the shark. I'm right here, though. So that is a 2-7. A 2-7 off the Holler card. 2-7. Big swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's 1 down. And I'll bring up Jose Pagan. He's 1 for 2. He's popped out to third and singled with a ribby. Here's the pitch to Pagan. That's a 1-8 with a runner at first. 1-8. Ground ball to Kone. Got short over to Lazzeri. On to Gehrig. Side retired. 6-4 to 3. So once again, Will Seymour produces a double play ball. We go to the bottom of the 7th, still 7-3. 27 Yankees over the 62 San Francisco Giants. Flip that over. Bottom of the 7th, due up Gehrig, Ruth, and Lazzeri. Gehrig is 0 for 2. He has walked and scored, though. Flown out to right, walked, and struck out. 3 home runs against the Tigers, yet to have a hit here. Billy O'Dell still on the mound. Here's the pitch. As everyone's jumping the shark now. The red dye has jumped the shark. And we have to find the red dye because we don't have another one of those. And we do find him. The red dye and George like to work. The white dye, I'm over here. Oh, I'm going to find you. No, you won't. Yes, I will. All right, here we go. Here's the pitch to Gehrig. And that is a 4-10 off the Odell card. 4-10. And a 1 through 4 is a goner. But it's a 13. That's a deep fly ball to right. A lose at the track, at the wall. He reaches up and makes the catch as Yankee fans thought they're going to see another Gehrig home run. So that's 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes Babe Ruth. Ruth reached on an error in the 1st and scored. An error by Cepeda. Singled in an RBI and scored in the 3rd and struck out his last time up in the 5th. Here's the pitch to the Bambino. And that's a 4-2. How do you do on the 4-2? It's a fly ball out to left field. Keane waiting for it. He makes the catch. 2 down. And here's Tony Lazzeri. Lazzeri's knocked in 3 runs today. Tripled after an error-filled infield inning in the bottom of the 1st for the Giants. Knocking in 2 when Marichal should have had a clean inning. And then singled in a run. His last at bat, he flew out to center. And Willie Mays. Here's the pitch from Odell to Tony Lazzeri, and that is a 2-8, a 2-8, and Lazzeri, touch 'em all, he crushes that pitch, and that yanks it, and that is gone, a souvenir for a fan in the house that Ruth built, and Tony Lazzeri has homered in back-to-back games. He homered off the 61 Giants, and now 61 Tigers, and now he's homered off the 62 Giants. Yankees get 1 back. It's now 8-3. Lazzeri drives in his 4th run. Can you say player of the game? So 2 outs, base is empty. Odell gives up his 1st run. And now bring up Mark Koenig. Here's the pitch to Koenig from Odell. And that is a 4-10 off the Billy Odell card. 4-10. That ball's driven deep. Deep to center. Racing back is Mays. He looks up and it's gone. Back-to-back jacks from the partners in crime. Lazzeri, the second baseman. Koenig, the shortstop. The 20... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, folks. I looked at the wrong die. That is an out. Mays makes the leaping catch as he shows the umpire the ball going, hey, he's out. And he is. So a home run was 1 through 4. I turned and I looked at the white die, which was a 4, and I went, oh, it's a home run, but the 20-sided die was a 16. Side retired as Willie Mays robs Koenig of a home run as he shows the umpire and the staff the ball. But the Yankees get 1 on the Lazzeri homer, and it's now 8-3. We go to the top of the 8th. Will Seymour still on the mound. And Will Seymour will face the top of the order. Hiller, Keane, and Willie Mays, who just made that fabulous catch and had to explain to the umpiring crew that the batter was out. The ball's in my glove. Hiller, 1 for 3 with a ribby, singled his last time up. Here's the pitch from Moore to Hiller, and that is a 5-4 off the Will Seymour card. 5-4 fly ball to center field. Musil is a 1 defender. The 20-sided dice rolls a 12. 1, 12, and that's an out. Nice running catch Combs. Combs is the center fielder. Make sure I read that. It doesn't matter. They're both ones. It's an out either way because there's only one outfield. Let me make sure I read this right. 5-4. 5-4 center field Combs. Combs makes the catch. So 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Yankees now 5 outs away from the Mini 4 title championship. And here's Harvey King. He awaits the more offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. Another 5, so it's a 5-7. 5-7 off the Wilson Moore card. That's a strikeout. So Keene goes down for the second time via the K. 2 outs, no one on. And here comes Willie Mays, who just made that fabulous catch. And again, had to tell the umpiring crew the batter was out. Last time up, he banged into a horrendous 6-4-3 double play in the top of the 5th when the Giants had scored 3 runs and were looking for more. He's also doubled. Here's the pitch to Mays from Moore, and that's a 2-12. 2-12 fly ball out to right field. Ruth going back, reaching up, and he makes the catch as Willie Mays flies out to Babe Ruth. Think about that, folks. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. As MP Fox says goodnight, take care, my friend. Remember, check out his channel. As Itinerary Hobbist also bows out. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for stopping by. Check out Itinerary Hobbist's channel, as he's going to have a Strat update. Bottom of the 8th here. Bottom of the 8th. Yankees, when they come back up, will be trying to close it out with Wilson Moore. But we might go to Urban Shocker. I don't know yet. Due up in the bottom of the 8th for the Yankees, Pasquale, Collins, and Dugan, the bottom third of the order, to face Billy O'Dell. He's only given up 1 run. That was the home run to Lazeri. Unfortunately, Juan Marichal started the game, and he gave up 7. 5 of them earned, 2 of them unearned. Here's the pitch to Pasquale. And that is a 1-8 off the Pasquale card. 1-8. And that ball is gone. That is jacked out of here. And it's now 9-3 as Pasquale touches them all. And it's just as I said it, Billy O'Dell gives up his 2nd run, and that's another home run. So that was a 1-8. You go 1, you go 8. 1 through 16 is a homer. 17 through 20 is a double. The 20-sided die is a 3. It's a round tripper. And it's now 9-3, 27 Yankees, as they're doing to the 62 Giants what they did to the 61 Tigers. Now I'll bring up Pat Collins, the catcher. He's 1 for 3 with a ribby. Here's the pitch from O'Dell to Collins, and that is a 1-7 off the Collins card. 1-7. That's a deep fly ball to left. Keene going back at the track makes the catch. 1 down, as Collins just missed his pitch. 1 out, no one on. Bottom of the 8th. 9-3 Yankees. Number 9 batter, Joe Dugan. Here's the pitch to Dugan from O'Dell, and that's a 2-5. 2-5 ground ball to Pagan at short. He throws to Cepeda at first. 2 away, top of the order now, and Earl Combs. O'Dell deals to Combs, and that is a 3-4. 3-4 O'Dell hoping to shut the door. Ground ball right back to O'Dell. He knocks it down once again, picks it up, throws to Cepeda, side retired. But Billy O'Dell gives up another gopher ball. Yankees put up another run. It's 9-3. The Yankees are 3 outs away from taking the Mini 4 title game. They crushed the 61 Tigers, and now they're crushing the 62 Giants, this juggernaut 1927 Yankee team. Murderer's Row has been murderous to these 1960 teams. Standing in their way, trying to keep hope alive for the 62 Giants, Cepeda, Alou, and McCovey. Urban Shocker is ready. 18-6 with a 2.84. He's ready, but we're going to stick with Will Seymour. He, like Waite Hoyt, is hoping for the complete game victory. They'll face Cepeda. The baby bull is 0 for 3. He's flown out to left, popped out to short, popped out to first. Here's the pitch to the baby bull. We'll see more. And that's a 3-8. A 3-8 off the Cepeda card. 3-8. And that's a strikeout. 1 down. Yankees 2 outs away from taking our inaugural Mini 4 Strat-O-Matic Card and Dice tournament. Here comes Felipe Alou. Alou is 0 for 3. He's grounded out to second, struck out, and grounded out to short. Moore picks up the sign from Collins. Collins sets the target. Here's the pitch to Felipe Alou. And that is a 5-7 off the Will C. Moore card. 5-7. And that's a strikeout. So Will C. Moore trying to end this game in style by striking out the side in the top of the ninth. And here comes Willie McCovey. McCovey, the last hope for the 62 Giants to keep the inning alive and the game and the tournament and the championship. He is 0 for 3. He did reach on a 2-base error by Musil and scored in that brief uprising by the 62 Giants in the top of the 5th. It ended with a Willie Mays double play. They did get 3, though. McCovey's grounded to second. Again, reached on a 2-base error by Musil in left, and then flown out to Combs in center. Will C. Moore takes a deep breath. Arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to McCovey. Will the Yankees be celebrating a Mini 4 championship? We shall see. That is a 3-6. A 3-6. 1 through 11's a home run. That ball is deep to center field. Racing back is Combs, and he makes the catch at the wall. Ball game is over. 1 through 11 was a home run. 12 through 20 is an out. And it was a 13, folks. So McCovey, hoping to touch them all, just got under it. He flies out to center and celebrating here in the Bronx are the 27 Yankees, who are victorious 9-3 in our first inaugural Mini 4 Strat-O-Matic Card and Dice tournament. The winning pitcher for the 27 Yankees, going the distance just like Waite Hoyt, is Will C. Moore. He goes 9 innings, and he only gives up. I'd have to look. The first run is definitely not earned. But does that make the other runs not earned in the inning? He gave up 3 runs, 2 of them possibly earned. I'm not going to go through the stats because it's 12-13 a.m. Boston Red Sox crushed the New York Yankees in real life. They lead the series 2-1 and can close it out in the Bronx tomorrow, and hopefully they do. So Will C. Moore gets the win. Player of the game for the Yankees, Tony Lazzeri. Lazzeri was 3 for 4. He tripled knocking in 2 in that miserable first inning for Marichal. He should have been out of it. But Hiller and Cepeda both made errors extending the inning. You don't want to extend innings to great teams. And then Lazzeri tripled. So 2 RBIs there. Then he singled in the bottom of the 3rd. That's another RBI. That's 3 RBIs. He flew out in the 5th to center. And then he homered in the 7th. So Lazzeri, 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Player of the game. Juan Marichal got through 3, gave up 7 runs, 5 of them earned, 2 of them unearned. Billy O'Dell came in, pitched the final 5, as he didn't have to go to the bottom 9th. He gave up 2 runs, a home run to Lazzeri in the 7th, and then a home run to Pasquale in the 8th. So once again, hope you enjoyed our Mini 4 Card and Dice tournament with my original 1984 Strat-O-Matic baseball card set, which came with the 1983 teams and 4 old teams, the 27 Yankees, the 34 Cardinals, the 1961 Tigers, and the 62 Giants. The 27 Yankees crushed the 61 Giants. I believe a similar score. Let me look at that. 9-3. So they beat the Tigers 9-3 and the 61 Tigers 9-3 in our little semifinal. And then in the championship game, they beat the 62 San Francisco Giants 9-3. So the 27 Yankees are a juggernaut. San Francisco got to the Mini 4 championship game, winning 6-5 over the Gas House Gang, 34 Cardinals, but they just didn't have enough steam to defeat the 27 Yankees as the Yankees tradition rolls on. once again, the 1927 Yankees win the Mini 4 championship 9-3 over Willie Mays and the 62 New York Giants. So Garrick and Ruth will be celebrating along with the rest of the 27 Yankees. Thank you very much. Thank you to Itinerary Hobbyist, MP Fox, Baseball Demos, Jonathan Van Der Ziel, Ken Castro, Bobby Cantilano, the original Grognard, Strat-O-Matic Delaware, and Elite Mike. Thank you very much. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I have to find the white die. You'll never find me, ever. Oh, I'm going to find you. He's going to find you. See, even George knows. Well, I'm tired now. Okay, George. George is a little more mellow than the white die. I like being hyper. We know why you're hyper. Anyway, thank you for watching. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. Health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless, and you know what's coming. Peace. That's right. Peace. Peace.